welcome to AUSU's Undergraduate Research Week. We've heard from many of you that you want more resources and opportunities about research. So one of the things we're doing this week is introducing you to people who have either done research as undergraduates or are connected to undergraduate research. Today, I want to introduce you to Eva Embree, who's one of your student counselors, as well as one of the undergraduate winners of AU's research conference contest last year. So welcome, Eva.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about the research you presented at the conference?
So I presented my plans for a literature review on the effects of positive intervention on brain structure in adults with alcohol dependency. I was and I am interested in brain degeneration as a result of specifically adult drug use. And more specifically, the brain's potential for regeneration. So I didn't know, and so I want to know, like, can it regenerate? To what level can it regenerate?
That's really neat. And you did that as part of one of the AU research courses, is that right?
No, I wish I did. I maybe in the future I will get to do one of those courses. You have to reach out to a coordinator and get your research approved. There's a process, which I was told about. I was in a previous course and reading research articles for one of the projects that we had to do, and it was about brain regeneration in children. So I was wondering, like, okay, well, if this works for kids, at what point, like, will it always work, or does it stop? Like, and so when the conference came about, I kind of already had a question that I could base a literature review around. And then I did, luckily, I reached out to a tutor of a course I'm taking now, and I'm able to use the work I did towards that for my term paper.
That's really neat. So how did you hear about the conference and what was presenting like?
I actually heard about it through another student and a student council member who I'd made friends with, and she really encouraged or pushed me to also apply, which was fantastic because, like, I didn't know about it before that. So the process itself was it was a great experience. It was they really, like, OGSA really walked us through, like, what every expectation was and how we were to do each part of it. So that was really, really helpful considering I'd never done it before.
That's cool. So did you apply for the conference before you'd done the research or after?
Before. So I had to create an abstract to apply with, and I'm still in the process of doing the literature review. So I basically got like an entire outline done in order to do my presentation for the conference. But the abstract is where I began.
That's cool. So having had this experience, what advice would you give to students who are interested in doing research or thinking about doing this next year?
I would say, so the thing that helped me the most, which is more difficult with AU, I think, is reaching out and making connections with other students. Like, if I hadn't met the person that I did, she was wildly helpful. Like, she was fantastic and really helped me through the whole thing. And so I guess just if you're interested in it, really having to put the effort into finding those opportunities, like, like join the AUSU Facebook group, the AU Facebook groups, there's a bunch, watching the bulletin boards, reading the newsletters. Like, the newsletters have so much information and opportunities. Like, they had the research assistant posting as well, which if I hadn't been reading the newsletters, I wouldn't know about. I think it's you just have to make yourself present versus if it was in person, then you'd kind of just be seeing these things.
Yeah. That's really cool. So for any of you who don't know, OGSA is our kind of graduate student counterpart, and they have a conference every year in October. And I think the applications come out in the summer. Is that right, Katie? Or sorry, you're not Katie. You're Eva. Katie is the other student counselor we're interviewing, and probably if you're watching this, you might have already seen her interview. So
yes, it came out in the summer is when we applied.
Awesome. So definitely keep an eye out for that, students, if you're looking. Thank you so much, Eva, for coming. It's been great having you.
Thank you. Hopefully I didn't talk too fast.
Nope, that was perfect. Have a good one.
You too.